All right, everybody, and we're live for another episode of Friday Night Truth. We got Waltamus Prime here. Gonna hang out, chop it up, talk about his future plans for content, and just kind of hang out for a little bit. Walt, in case there's people watching this after the fact that don't know who you are, maybe just give a quick little introduction in case people don't know who you are.
My name is Waltamus Prime. I am one of the Bearded Regard, a group of content creators that do live streams and like to be involved in the bearded community. The bearding stuff is not just the only thing I'm into. I also do some woodworking. I garden, do bonsai. I also like, content creation as well. I like to think of myself as kind of a guy's guy, but not without the ego, just a dude that likes to do stuff and, I like to make shit, so, I like to have a good time.
Yep. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. It's good to have that's been one of the things I've been really focused on over with doing my podcast and this stream is not just talking about beard stuff the entire time. I have a beard and my guests that come on usually have beards, but there's more to a bearded guy than just products. And the thumbnail of this stream, it's bigger than beards.
Oh, for sure. Barberdo Joe. He has a channel called Barberdo Joe's Film and Culture, and we're doing one that is going to be about wuxia films, which is Asian films. So think Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Hero, Jet Li, a lot of choreography, weapons, things like that. We like those type of Asian style movies. We're going to start watching some of them. We're going to pick some, and then we're going to talk about them and hopefully get us some exposure because they're awesome films. A lot of people are drawn away to things that have subtitles, but wuxia film, if you just check out Hero and the symbolism and the colors and just everything about it, it's an art. It's a piece of art, So I like to.
Cool. That's awesome.
Outside of the beard stuff.
Yeah, 100%. And even I've been expanding back into. It's funny because it's expanding, but also just taking steps back, with getting into tech videos, because as you know, that's how my channel started. That's been kind of fun to get into that, and then also mixing in the reviews and unboxings and beard content and all that kind of stuff as well. But just expanding beyond just beard stuff, because I don't I feel, and we talked about this. I feel just talking about beard stuff all the time is just gets kind of boring after a while.
It's limiting, there's a lot of beard content out there, but what's great is we can expand outside of that, and by doing that, there's people in the chat that can start developing interests. If we're talking about technology, all of a sudden, someone else starts getting involved in technology, and then woodworking. It's able to bring people in and expand people out, and that's how you're going to make the community better and not have as much of this overlap.
Yeah, 100%. And it's another way to stand out, especially with so many people doing beard content now. I feel just in the last little while, it's just ramped up between that and the live streams. And what's up, Rex?
What's up, Rex? What's up, Nick?
Beanie, Nez.
But I get it, and I think sometimes you have to take a step back and regroup and reformulate. Yep. And I think you doing that and getting into the tech stuff, getting back into the tech world, you can still do your beard stuff, which is great, but you can also do some tech stuff. And I think that is a great way for the guys out there who find your channel that are into tech that also have a beard will then learn, oh snap, there's this whole beard community. Now you're bringing people in from cross-platform, different groups into the beard community, get bigger. And that's what it's about, is to expand and grow.
Yep. 100%. Yeah. It's just cause I want to keep growing, and it's it's good to have variety. Like, it's hard to do a channel that's just focused on one thing, and like get really big. Like, yeah, there's some people that do it, but it's very takes a long time, and it's also more interesting. Like, just more variety content.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, I mean, there's a lot of overlap and repetitiveness and the reviews as well. So when people are able to bring different aspects in, and bring in different styles, I think it makes things a little bit more interesting. But the content creation game has evolved a lot too.
Yeah, facts.
I'll try, Nick. I know that they're starting to incorporate other things that weren't normally used in the content creation game, like B-roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. Russ Young in the house. American Bearded Viking, how's it going? What's up, Casey? Everyone starts summer, just keep plugging it, we'll take off. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Like, I've been doing this for 4 years at this point. Like, it's I need to gotta get it like pop. Like, I put too much time into it to kind of just like scrap it at this point. And I also enjoy it. It's something to do outside of school and outside of work, and yeah, it's just
you develop friendships too. I mean, I've developed
100%.
friendships with you in the regard, and even if I stop doing reviews, for beard stuff, I don't see myself not like talking to you guys anymore. It's just like, I don't think that's going to happen. You guys have become my friends. So, even beyond the beard stuff, I mean, to still be involved somehow. But I like the live streams, but I think that's going to stick with the regard. And then I'll do some content creation with my own channel. That's going to be a lot of DIY, woodworking, things like that. And so that's the plan so far.
Yeah, that'll be it'll be cool to see you get into like doing your own channel and that kind of stuff. That'll be cool for sure. I get that all going. And how's your you got the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra recently? How's that been?
It's good. I'm still learning how to use the camera. There's a lot of different modes and everything.
Yeah.
And so it's got five different cameras on it. Yeah, 5 different cameras on it. So it's really cool. I like the versatility of it. I'm gonna be using it when I'm doing my woodworking. I can make some different shots and stuff like that. I want it to be I want it to be enjoyable, just not to show people how to make stuff, but also to like kind of just like enjoy the actual show,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you gotta have like Russ said, Sheldon needs more exposure.
Yeah. So if people in the audience don't know, I have a tortoise named Sheldon. He's a sulcata, which is the third largest species on the planet.
Okay. Yeah.
His dad is 200+ pounds and 45 years old. So Sheldon's turning 7 this month, and he's already 57 pounds. So he's
cool.
growing. Yeah.
Yeah. He's getting big. That's awesome.
Yeah. He'll outlive me. He'll easily get into the 70s and 80s. So
yeah.
I'm gonna be gone, and he's still gonna be kicking around.
Yeah, he's just gonna be walking around his little spot there. Yeah, Sheldon, what a guy.
I know, right?
Russ, put a GoPro on him. That would be funny.
Yeah, there you go. Let him roam around and just see the day in the life of Sheldon. Fast forwarded,
Yeah, that'd actually be really cool. Do like even just for like a TikTok or like an Instagram video, just like tape a camera to Sheldon and just like just let him do his thing, and then just like time lapse it and like put in put some funny music in, like.
All right. I'm already 37. Sheldon's gonna be 70+. So unless I plan on living to be 100 and something years old, which I don't believe that's gonna happen, Russ.
Just Sheldon's like huge and you're just like super old, just like chilling.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I tell you,
That'd be so funny.
he's got his own personality.
Yeah, yeah, it's and a hamster trail. Yeah, 100%. Sorry, I'll accept that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's Sheldon. What I got, and like the videos that you've done, like you've included him in, it's just so funny.
But yeah, uh, I guess really the plan right now is just to eventually start my own channel. I'm getting some equipment going. I also like to do some grooming and guys reviews. I like minimalist stuff, so like minimalist wallets, things like that, belt buckles and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool to get into. That's a very large pool of guys because you don't need to have a beard, like boots and and tools and different things like that. So I think it's gonna be good for me to be able to kind of spread my wings and get a little bit outside the community, and I think doing that could help bring people in, but it just gets me a little more space.
Yeah, 100%.
Like if you were to go out and start doing tech, 50+ % could be not even in the beard community, and that would be great.
Both
maybe even more.
Helping others all. So what?
I said, if you even say, for instance, 50% of your guys don't even have beards, but they're into tech, that's great. Then, you have a little bit more exposure. You don't have to worry about, worrying about that stuff, the trauma or whatever else is going on out there,
Yeah, facts. Yeah, and that's the thing that like I want, and like even today I've just been kind of focusing on just like for that unboxing, and just like I was just oblivious to like the other stuff going on because I was like, I'm just doing my unboxing, hanging out. Like it's
I like that, live my own little world and branch out. As I said, like I like films. Bearded Beanie's very much into paranormal stuff, so maybe we can get together on something with that. There's a lot that we can do out there to where we can stay very busy, making a lot of content, growing our channels, and just having a lot of fun.
Yeah, 100%. That's the thing. Like it's just the key. Like the main thing is having fun and just carrying on, like doing your thing, just focusing on growing it. Because like, and we've been kind of like learning that recently, like just with taking time to like share like other people's content and just like kind of like balancing that between like supporting people and then also like focusing on our own content.
Yeah, I pulled back on that.
Same here.
It's a lot of work. And it's great. It's great when people are able to support you. And it's great to go support them. But you find that when you're really supporting a lot of people, the return on investment isn't there. So it's better to just kind of get your group of people kind of small that you support. Worry about making your own content, promoting yourself, and then and just grow your channel, grow your platform.
Yeah, facts. Even like with Russ's comment here, he reached out and was just asking for some help with because he just got a new Android phone. I think it was a LG or something like that, and he just reached, and it's cool because that's like somebody within the beard community who needed some help with something tech related, and then I was able to do that just because.
There you go.
I've been awesome, started getting back into tech videos, and it's like then it's cross I don't know but like
platform kind
of cross platform, cross category kind of thing.
So there's two thoughts about that. One thought is I talked to Dan C a little bit about it. So you can either just have one channel and then just kind of have everything under it. You can have, like for me, I could do my reviews for like men's grooming. I could do my woodworking. I could do my bonsai, my gardening, everything like that. Or I could split it up into two channels. One would be like the reviews for grooming and everything like that. and then the other one would just be like crafts and creativity, type stuff. Still really not sure.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
How I'm gonna do it. Running 2 channels might be a lot of work, but if I have it all under one channel, then there might be a lot of people who go to the channel for one thing and not the other, and then I guess it's like false engagement, so you're not going to have an engagement, but it just really it's really has to depend on how serious I want to do this, and if I just want to have fun with it, then I should just have it all together.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, personally for me, one channel's wrong comment. Shoot. Like one channel's like hard enough to stay on top of. Like, I think it's
Nick,
just like,
you're on my my personal IG page. You'll see some of my bonsai trees.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Actually, I did it for about 8 years, and I pulled back and I maintained the plants I have. But I don't know. You know me, Jordan. I don't like post a lot of stuff of like what I make, and I don't post a lot of stuff of like my plants. I kind of keep that stuff to myself, I guess. I just like to, but eventually I got to learn to promote it more and show it, and I will. I'm slowly getting into showing that stuff. It's a fine line of trying to show what you can do to help get people interested and to be able to follow you and watch you do it. And I don't want to seem like I'm just trying to show off or anything like that, because I don't like being like that.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. I got a hood bush. What is Nick talking about? He's a nut.
Too much time commuting.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, man, he's a rascal. Yeah, I love that dude, man. He's such a cool guy.
Yeah,
when I got a chance to work with him in the regard, and it was awesome getting to know him. And now I'm with Chad Straza, and it's fun hanging out with him as well, and Bushy and Ron, and it's been a great experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's cool because it's like it's getting into like working with a group and like doing different content and like doing live streams and having guests on. It's a good learning experience, if nothing else. Yeah.
The regard is changing a little bit. In the beginning, we were doing recorded reviews, but now we're kind of pulling away from that a little bit. So the leader of the regard is really still Casey Bushy Beard, because he's kind of the one that started it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's going to still do recordings, but we're doing live reviews on Thursday nights at like 7, I believe it is. And it's only for an hour, and pretty much what we do is we just start a live, and then we just kind of talk about a product, or talk about some products in the company. Just kind of hang out and have a good time, and I mean, there's so many companies out there, you can go on for days, So, and, by the time you run out of ones, you can start back over again. You have a whole new
honestly.
So
it's so true.
So I mean, like, that's a lot of fun. It's just the guys hanging out, talking, and then on Friday nights we have the regard, which is at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Yep. And it's a lot of fun having content creators on and having company owners on, and we just talk about. Yes, it's great to talk about the company, but it's also fun to talk about what their life was like outside of the company. And I try, and the regard tries to make it a little bit different. And because whether you're a company owner or you're a content creator, you're still part of the community, And then we also like to spotlight people in the community that aren't a content creator. They're not a company.
Yep.
So we might ask, Cheesehead Ryan, he's an ambassador for Papa John's, but he doesn't really create content. He's not a company. He just kind of just promotes and stuff like that. We had him on. It was great talking to him and learning about his life.
100%. Yeah, he was part of my Bearded Mac unboxing. That was pretty cool to hang out and chop it up with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very chill, even keel. Just kind of just good rolls with it. It's my speed.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, totally. It's just like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, lots of, but it's yeah. I'm excited to see you get into like doing your own stuff on your channel and like just kind of branching out and like I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to doing more stuff and getting more guests on like from different kind of.
Yeah. I get it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so Casey is going to be doing some more recorded videos soon, so that's going to be great. And he loves the bearded stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he's really good at it, and he knows a lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad Casey's going to be able to do that.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be cool for sure.
Have
Yeah, subscribe. So
go
what?
ahead. No, go
There you
ahead.
go.
I
Yeah,
was
I was just gonna say, subscribe to
yeah.
the Regard if you guys haven't already, and tune in tonight for 10:30. Going to be Ken from Bluegrass Bearded and Chesapeake Gary, which is going to be a fun time. 10:30 p.m. And what were you gonna say?
I was going to ask, have you started figuring out like, is it going to be just tech across the board, or are you thinking more like just maybe more cell phones and like mobile tech, or are you thinking about even like content creation tech, maybe just everything? Hello?
Gonna be kind of all over the place, just kind of like tech stuff in general, but then obviously with like integrating like other stuff in there as well. But yeah, it'll be like my first one was like a bunch of like tech accessories for like smartphones, and then I'll do like case videos and like tips and tricks. I'll probably do a what's on my phone video soon, just because that's not super complicated to do. So I'll probably do that soon. Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Have you gotten into more any new companies? I know you got a pretty nice box from Karama Dirtha.
Yeah, yeah. So you can see the stuff. Everybody watching, you can see the oils there. Right. I always struggle to do that, even though there are times I've done it just because I had them there because I was just kind of moving them around and figuring out where. Because I'm not putting all of them in my bathroom because I just don't have room for all of them. So I need to do an organ, like I need to take like my basket, figure out all my gather all my products together in one place. I might do that while I watch the Regard tonight, just kind of fiddle with that and shuffle with the bins and organize and see what I'm still using and like take some stuff out and move stuff around. That I'm posting that unboxing on YouTube next Wednesday. And it was so much fun. Like,
oh, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been putting out some great stuff.
Thanks.
I'm liking I like the reviews that you've been doing lately. They're really working well. It's really cool when you see a content creator and they kind of start to evolve, and it goes from kind of them just slowly getting the hang of talking in front of the camera, and then they slowly start getting better and better gear, and then they just kind of hone their craft, and it's just even if you look at like Dan C's videos, like the first ones and
100%.
The transformation it's unreal,
Yeah, like the quality, the audio, his confidence on camera, like yeah, and I feel like I've always said that too. Like, I feel like if you don't watch your first video and cringe, and then also like notice significant improvement when you compare it to your newer videos, you haven't improved enough.
Yeah. I looked at the one that we did with Beard Man, and I saw myself, and I just like, yeah, I could do that better, do that better, do that better. But
yeah,
I'm my own worst critic, So I mean,
totally. Yep.
Casey and Nick, they're awesome, but I don't know. I tend to freestyle it a lot, and just I make mistakes, and I don't realize it. But
no, that's fair.
Yeah, but what about any new companies? Have you gotten into new companies?
Nothing really new. Oh yeah. I just ordered some stuff from Barden, which is a Canadian company. They're pretty close to me. So that stuff should be in Monday. I'm honestly surprised that it's taking as long as it is. Like, Creme de Dirtha shipped on Wednesday morning and got here on Friday afternoon.
And that's the second time that's happened, though, right?
Yeah, that's both times that I've ordered from Creme de Dirtha. That it's just It's been within 3 days. I'm like,
Weird.
I don't understand. I don't understand how Mike and Octavia can get stuff shipped out. Like I think I said it during the live today. I like joked about, I swear Mike like hijacked a plane and is like delivering the stuff himself.
You just catapulted it over the wall, over the border.
Yeah.
But, that's crazy, man. I some companies are different than others, though. Like
Yep.
I know it's on the dirt that has a very turnaround. So you order it, and literally that day or the next day, it's labels made and it's out the door.
Oh, facts, 100%.
I ordered a luxurious bathroom oil today, and its labels already made. I got my tracking number, and it's heading out this way. But there's been a couple of companies where I order something and I see zero movement for 10 days.
That's crazy.
So I usually wait 10 days, maybe 11 days, and then I'll finally message them and say, hey, I haven't seen anything happen since my order is, and they'll say, oh, there's a delay, or or we're out of supplies, so we're just waiting for something to come in. And I wish they would tell you that, kind of give you a heads up instead of waiting 10 days and not knowing what's going on.
No, 100%.
So I get it.
It's tough.
Transparency is important, and one time I ordered something that was like 10 or 11 days. It was almost a week and a half, and I messaged the person on actually Gmail. I emailed them. Mm-hmm. And no response, nothing. They never responded back. And then like 24 hours later ish, I get an email saying that it's being shipped. And I'm like, so they realized they didn't, they realized that they didn't send it. And then they got my email, and then they sent it, and they didn't reply back. And I'm like, come on, man. But it is what it is, man. It's just some companies are like that, Yes. I'm all about schedule. That's right.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
So Russ, for me, I try to drop it's gonna change like probably mid-May when I run out of pre-recorded podcast episodes. But then I think once that happens, I'm gonna do Music Mondays. So I'm gonna drop, because I've also been like posting beats that I've made. So I think Monday's going to be a new beat, because I can do one beat a week. That's not too difficult. And then an unboxing on Wednesday, whether that's tech or beards or some other grooming stuff. And then Friday's going to be a review or like a tips and tricks kind of video. I think is what I'm gonna. And like what I've been doing is podcast on Monday, unboxing on Wednesday, and then review on Friday. But it's going to be changing soon once I run out of pre-recorded podcast episodes.
Yeah. The podcasts are nice. I like them, but you can also do like what you got here and do a live, and it's a little less prep work, and whatnot. So
yeah, I enjoy the lives more, and I don't have to edit them. They just go right up afterwards, and people can watch them, and I like it a lot better. Tracking USPS is a full-time occupation, Russ said. I mean, even, USPS is slow, but I've even had Canadian companies, like, when I haven't ordered from them in forever, but when I order stuff from the Beard Struggle, they're literally on the opposite side of Canada, and they took, like, 7 to 10 days guaranteed. And I'm like, you're in Vancouver, and I'm in Ontario. How does this take so long to ship?
Yeah, that's a little long.
And it's like
I was talking to Jay Cruz about the companies that I order from, and how I've definitely shrunken down the amount of companies I've ordered from, because
100%.
Last Friday I was buying like 2 from this company, 2 from this company, I had 1 from this company, and I was like, I'm just going to try them all and then figure out what I like. And as went on, I was like, I wound up having a lot of stuff that I wasn't using, and I started figuring out which companies I like, and then I kind of started knocking some companies off that I'm no longer using.
Yeah, fair.
And now I feel like this Black Friday, I'm going to be much more targeted on when I go and buy something for like a sale or something.
Oh, 100%.
So, I'm tending to stick with the companies that have good shipping, good communication, great products, and the scents are killer, so, how I go about placing my orders is a lot different than what it was, 6 months ago.
Yep. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's crazy. Like my beard product collection is like spreading out over like, because my space is the basement, so it's like I've got a basket in my bathroom, a bunch in my like main, like in my old studio space. I've got a bunch on this shelf here. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
you got a lot.
Yeah, it's getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah, but I started figuring that out. Like I had opened up a drawer and I got like 8 oils and like from like 4 or 5 different companies, and I'm like, I don't even like these companies. I'm like, why am I? Yeah. So now it seems like and this is very unusual. I notice is I'm able to know almost every single company owner and talk to them if I have any, I can have conversations with them at least once a week.
Yeah, totally.
And in any other community, that is unheard of.
No, it doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen whatsoever. It's like you buy from the company, if you like it, you don't, whatever. But you don't have like these huge communications with the owners. The owners aren't as involved, And look like Beard Brand. You don't see Eric popping into live chats and hanging out on lives, But that's why I guess his company probably doesn't have as much of an impact in his community though as well. So it has its ups and it has its downs.
Yep. Not using and that's the thing too. Like I've always been like fairly strategic with like how many orders I make, just because obviously I'm a student and don't have limitless funds. So like when a company has Sezzle, I use that because then that just spreads. Like my creme de earth stuff, I think I spent like probably 30 or 40 up front because I use Sezzle, which is a lot more manageable than like say like $100 or $150 or whatever it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it works out pretty well. And then you just pay it off over a little while, and it's a good system. I like it.
Yeah. No, I've used it. Yeah, it works well. I don't like having to owe money, and so I just I try and pay it before the time comes up. So, I think I got
for sure. Oh yeah.
Maybe 3 or 4 more payments, and then I think I'm done. And then I might use it again. It just depends.
Yeah, I think I just paid off. I paid off my Aberdeen order because I used Sezzle for that, so it was only like $18 up front when I got that. So I paid that off. Those payments were all pretty small. It's I like it. It's really nice. Definitely sweet. The tobacco is definitely in there. My little brother said it smelled like cigarettes, and I'm like, nice. Which I guess the tobacco would explain that, but like I feel like it's I feel like anything.
Yeah.
What's up, Mel?
I was lucky enough to get selected to help Gary release Beard Watch, which is like a play on Baywatch, and it's a lime forward, lime and coconut. And there's a few companies that have lime and coconut, but it's lime forward, and then it's also got oud and 2 other scents in there. And man, it's a killer scent.
Oh, cool.
He took what we all think of as lime coconut and kind of turned it on its head. And I've tried lime coconut from 3 different companies so far. Yeah. And I'm telling you, man, this one's a winner. This one is just killer cool.
Nice.
And this one now, he made it to where you don't have to get the vitality. You can just get the oil. So that's kind of cool.
I saw that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I was checking out the website, and I was like, oh, that's a nice touch.
Yeah, I really like him too, and he does a lot for the community, and he really likes to donate and do these different things. And
it was fun to it was fun to chat with him last week on my stream. It was
that was a killer one.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I purchased Beard to the Future, and I got entered into a giveaway, and I wound up winning this right there, which is a bump box.
Cool.
You see it? It's got the little light right there.
Oh yeah.
Bump
box.
Awesome.
And, those are legit.
Yeah, it's got the graffiti all over it. And I mean, it's really cool. So I can go outside and I can turn on the music and play off my phone. And I mean, it's just a really, really neat thing. So, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Bushy, I think you do have a good amount of products.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm starting to realize that as of recently, and it's like, oh man, this is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to cut back on the amount of butters I get because I got to.
Oh,
my boss told me this week that my beard is still a little too long, so I'm going to go get a haircut. Yeah, I'm going to get a haircut from Dave and get my beard trimmed a little bit. Dave from Beard Motivation, awesome guy. He has a channel. On Saturday nights, he's got the Saturday Night Hype. Go check him out. He's also my barber, so it's cool. I get to hang out with him and
that's so awesome.
And, and he's such a cool guy. And it's like when I go and hang out and get a haircut, it's not just getting a haircut. It's like therapy too, because I can go and talk about life and whatever I'm doing with work. My job. Totally. I work in insurance claims, so my job can be a little stressful. So totally. Doing something like to talk to somebody and just kind of like just vent, and
totally,
and get your hair cut. It's kind of nice. So so I think I got to take off about like another maybe half inch, maybe an inch, see if I can get away. I think maybe a half inch and see if I can get away with it.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been nice having my beard shorter as of recently. Like it was so long. Like I mean, less product, which is kind of annoying because I have so much and it takes it's already taking like a ridiculous amount of time, especially with the friggin' 10,000 butters and balms that I got from Crown Red Eartha today. Like, plus all the ones I have from Magic City. Like,
I used to use balms, but
yeah.
Man, when it gets hot, all right. So I started the beard community in like October, September, and then I finally got my first balm, and it was like October, November. So it was kind of cool out, and I didn't really realize it, So I was using balms during the winter and a little bit help keep flyaways and everything. But now today it was 80 something degrees, and I'm like, man, if I had a balm on, it would just be so like
horrible
on the face. I'm like, I don't know. So I think I'm gonna pull back on getting balms because I just feel like it's just.
Yeah, no, I have definitely have way more butters than balms, but there's some that I like. Like Beard Kings makes a good one. Beard Octanes is nice. I'm excited to try Creme de Earth's balms, which will be dropping soon.
Oh really? That's right. Yeah, he's with Lucky Orange, right?
Yeah. So Lucky Orange is already out, but then. He's got them. He's got like he sent me the rest. He sent me them in the other scents, which aren't out yet.
Oh, okay, cool. So you got all the balms. Then. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, all the balms, all the 4-ounce butters, 2-ounce butters. It's crazy.
I got the chance to meet Joe from Beard Octane at the Disney meetup, and we talked beef jerky and beards and scent creation and just. Company ownership and expansion and just all these different things, man. And he is one cool dude. Because all right, Joe from Beard Octane, he's not as involved in the community. Like the most involvement you'll see him with is on Dan C's channel. He'll do some stuff on Dan C's channel, and that's about it. The rest of the time, he's working. He's got multiple companies and he's hustling. I didn't know what to expect with him, but I mean, when I met him, he was a super nice guy, and we talked for a while.
That's awesome.
The other person I met was Andy from Bahuat.
Yeah,
and he actually lives pretty close to me. And
cool.
He gave me free products, and we talked about black seed oil and just what how that's you don't know Bahuat. They're ingredient that kind of makes them special is they have black seed oil. It's like the second or maybe third one in the carrier blend, but it's got a little bit of a scent to it. So we talked about like scent creation and kind of building a scent around a carrier blend. So like it's the black seed oil kind of has a scent, so he's going to build a scent profile or kind of around it to where
Cool.
it
Yeah, I've heard that.
or,
I've heard that about
yeah,
Baja Lot. Yeah.
yeah, or it's not as strong, pretty much.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Jason, I haven't tried anything from Ready Man yet, but I think the Summer Butter is a cool option. It's like it's a unique product that nobody else is doing.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I got it in Whistle Pump.
Yeah.
And it's good, man. I like it. You know, it's a pretty nourishing as far as like a butter, but it's still not really a butter in my opinion. You know, because it's got
it looks like a sunscreen.
yeah. You know, it's a kind of like a very thick oil. So like,
okay, cool.
What they use instead of shea is they use Shaolin.
Oh yeah,
and it kind of makes it like it's like a thicker liquid, but I mean, I still like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a clever concept for sure.
Yep. Yeah, Jimmy is also super
Definitely.
nice. So.
Yeah. Great actor.
Have you got a chance to try the Ready Reveal yet?
Nope, I haven't tried anything from Ready Man yet, unfortunately. But I will, and then I'll probably get Jimmy on here at some point. But
yeah,
that'd be a fun conversation for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Ready Reveal is it's a mystery. So every month they send you kind of a beard oil with like some different like QR codes, and it links and you listen to a story.
Cool. And I didn't realize that it was every month. That's cool.
Yeah, and the idea is to kind of like figure out who the murderer is, and
yeah,
you know, he also puts in like little secrets on like what the scent is. So this one I don't know what it is yet. So it's got this little thing over it, and when the day of, I can scratch it off with a quarter, and it'll show the name of the scent on the back of it.
Oh, cool.
You know? Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool concept.
Yeah, it's a super cool idea. It's clever. It's like something unique rather than just like because there's a lot of companies that do scent of the month, but it's cool to make it kind of just your own spin on it, and like it's unique and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a little mystery, and you know, and he's come out and said, he's like, listen, you know, he's like, some of these scents are going to be just kind of fun, playful scents that you might not want to wear, but that's not what the point of it is. The scent, the beard oil is a bonus. You're paying $20 for the mystery and the audio book and the story that he creates, you know.
So. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's something more than just the scent. You just get a scent of the month, which is cool in its own way, but it's cool to have like a story and like a background and like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Speaking of scent of the month, which scent of the month that you have from? Because I think you have them all from Chesapeake for this year. Which one's your favorite? Or like most used?
1985.
Okay.
1985 is my most used. I mean, my favorite. My most used is Balance, because I know that once I run out of Balance, that I can get another one from the CBD line. You know? So I'm like, okay, I can use that one a little bit more. But I love my 1985. I use it once, about once a week. I'll do it on like a Friday or a Saturday morning. I'll put in, you know, the oil and butter.
Yeah, that vitality.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. Like,
now he's working on a poured butter, and I tell you what, that man, he's a hard worker. He works a full-time job, and then he also runs Chesapeake by himself, and man, he just keeps on hustling.
It's crazy. Like,
gotta respect it.
I feel like G is like the Dan C of company owners. Like, he's just always awake, always interacting, like always doing something. What's up, Dagan? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Cruz. Hey, Dagan.
Yeah, I feel like, it's cool. Yeah, I like G. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I could imagine working overtime, working a full-time job with overtime, and then also, you know, having to go home, not go home, go to the shop and then mail out a bunch of stuff.
It's crazy. It's like it's
awesome.
It's wild. J. Cruz shows up and Beanie immediately starts cyberbullying him.
It's funny.
So funny. It's so funny.
Hello?
Cruz chat. It's always hilarious. Like, it's just and like I feel the same way with like us and Chad. Like, it's just always like there hasn't been one time that I've talked to Chad that I haven't just like died of laughter the entire time. Like it's
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Chad is funny, man. He's got a good story.
100%.
You know, he's a positive guy. He's got some great outlook. I was in a chat with Jay Cruz and Chad, and both of them have very unique views on positivity in life and how to go about, living your life. And just hearing those guys going back and forth and talking, and I was like, man, I got off the phone and I was like, man, I feel like I had a good day ahead of me, because of those guys. It's just
Totally.
they both have such great outlooks.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, it's and that's been my favorite thing about like this whole beard thing that I've gotten into, like all the homies that I've met, and like
That's what
you and me, like we talk every day, like it's, and then like all the company owners that I've been able to like interact with and like build a relationship with, like Johnny from Beard Brothers, who was on here a few weeks ago, Mike from Crown Earth, G, Magic City Mike, Beard Tings Andy, like there's a ton, and it's really, really cool. And like you're saying, like there is no other industry that you can just like I can't just go and like message the owner of Samsung and like have a conversation with them. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
As cool as that would be.
Well, sure. But yeah, it's like, I can message, Gary from Chesapeake, and he'll answer me pretty quickly, and
100%.
It's really cool. But and that's what I was saying, like, no matter what happens as far as my involvement in the beer community, that's not going to change the people that I've met, and those connections that I've made. So, I mean, I'm still, whether I'm doing beard stuff or not, or if I'm doing other stuff in the content creation, I'm still going to be involved in some way,
I feel like, I don't know, it's like it'd be difficult to just kind of like disappear and just like stop interacting with like everyone. Like that's Russ.
I like a lot of guys in the community, so I wouldn't want to lose them. But there's some guys that, I'd be okay with if they didn't come around anymore.
The cesspool.
Nobody in the chat, we all know who the cyber bullies are out there.
Oh so. Yeah.
Anyway. But despite the crudiness that happens, there's a lot of great people that I've gotten a chance to know.
100%.
I'm not talking about you, Nick. Come on, man. Hey, now. Oh, man.
That's so funny.
Talk to me nice.
Freaking Beanie. What a guy.
Yeah, he cracks me up, man.
His every time we're on Instagram video chat, he's like gets like right up to the camera. Kills me every time. Like
I'm not gonna say anything, but be on the lookout for Nick Bearded Beanie, because he's got some plans, and they're quite intriguing for content creation, and I'm really excited to see what this guy does, because I think it's gonna open some people's eyes to the possibilities of what people can actually do as far as content creation in this community. Wouldn't it be great if we no longer called it the beer community and it was just the content creation community?
Yeah.
Yes, we all happen to have beards, or a lot of us have beards, but it's also content creation. So I think that would be nice too.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I love content creation and doing videos and trying new products, whether that's beard stuff, tech stuff, making music, like doing cool product photos. Like it's a great time. I love it.
Yeah, I think seeing you actually do like the how-tos and the steps of like how to actually do content creation, I think that's what I'm probably looking forward to the most. Is kind of you taking us through the steps of how you go about recording a video and the different equipment that you have and you need to use. little tweaks here and there that make things a little bit nicer, because little things like the angle of the room that you're sitting in, or the green screen, or just different things like that can make a world of difference. The type of lighting, that you use,
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, no,
Brian,
I'm gonna do a whole but those kind of videos take a lot longer to produce. But which is why they haven't really come much recently. Just because I've been so busy with school, and
oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you
have
work in school.
working now too. Yeah, but then
You
school's
know,
gonna be done in like a couple weeks, so I'm
yeah,
looking forward to putting that time that was in schoolwork into doing more content in the near future. And I've got more merch that I'm gonna be doing some photos of, and
yeah.
it's
It takes time. People don't realize that. The people that don't create content don't realize the amount of time it takes until you actually start doing it, and you're like, oh wow,
Yep.
this is labor intensive. And
Yep.
For woodworking, I think I'll be lucky if I can do one video a month, because these projects that I do are going to be very labor intensive and take time.
Yep.
It's not something that you can really knock out in a day.
No,
it's just
not by a long shot.
it's just not how it works.
Yeah.
But the reviews and the changes that we're all doing. Dagan is in the chat. He's doing energy drinks and different types of foods, and he did one on Magic Spoon cereal. So doing things like that, I think it helps bring exposure to his channel, but it also shows other sides of what content creation can be.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's kind of like the title of this video, like in the thumbnail. Like it's cool that it'll be cool to see like people go like bigger than just beard content.
Yep.
It's gonna be.
He's got a series about lying, which is going to be cool. So,
interesting.
Dagan, hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but he was into a little bit into loss prevention.
Okay.
And he's very good at kind of picking up on cues about people
cool
doing things that they shouldn't be, and it's really interesting. So I think that's going to be great for people to learn about that, inside the community, and then maybe some people who are into it who have beards but don't even know about the beard community can then
and this is the thing, like by everyone expanding, it's going to be better for the bearded community. Like it's a win for everybody. So it's going to be cool. Lots of cool things coming. My channel, Walt's channel, the Regard, Beanie, everybody, like a bunch of people in the chat. So we're closing in an hour. Don't want to keep you too much longer. Just you got a pretty cool interview with G and Ken tonight. So make sure you guys all tune in for that. Reviewers table is starting here shortly. Go check out that. My fellow sit down broski, Bearded Life Joe, on his channel.
That's awesome, man.
If you guys,
that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to Sunday. It's gonna be a fun time. But yeah, check out Walt's Instagram if you haven't already. I have it linked down below. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Yeah. Until next time.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, cool. Hit him with outro.